Android games, Android applications. But let's say, for example, I'm listening to the presentation. I will download some applications on that is the same as what they have, as what the students is presenting. So, but I want to say is they added new features. So aside from what is available on the internet. So of course, that's what we call uniqueness. We have to innovate. We have to improve. So okay. So creativity and design and the use of available technologies. Of course, Android has a full support. So all of it, let's say graphics, UI. So there are lots of support. Like for example, Android has support in Flash. Android has also support in, let's say, graphics 2D and 3D. So that's why if you will be developing Android, so you could develop. So even what you can develop on a computer game. So as I remember last time, I was in De La Salle Lipa. So I talk about Android game development because their thesis, primarily they're inviting me for some seminars so that I could discuss the game development in Android because most of the students of their thesis is Android games. Okay, so basically, so as I said, so there are lots of support of Android. So although it's an open source, free, so you could download it on the internet, so for free. So something like that. You could download the SDK, the emulator, everything for free. So you do not need to pay for let's say for the downloads. Okay? So usefulness is addressing user needs and problems, so with high potential for adoption by customers. So of course, if we will be developing an application, so it should be useful, so to a particular person that you are targeting. So like for example, last time I have a project that I've handled regarding Android mobile development. Actually, it's an application so that is already available in iPhone. Okay, so that application is actually a tutorial. It's an English tutorial for Koreans, for Chinese, for those who have difficulty in speaking English language and they want to learn it. So it's already available on the internet and then it's already available on the iPhone. So but the company that I partner with, so it's thinking of that Android, there are more clients or there are more users of Android than iPhone nowadays. Alright, especially here in the Philippines. Yeah? So that's why. So they decided to develop a version of that English tutorial from iPhone to Android. Okay? So when it comes to usefulness, so of course our target users will think of it as a useful tool for them to learn the English language. So something like that. So actually it's an application that we deploy on the Android phones. Okay? So next is usability. So interface and navigation designed for ease and comfort of the user. So of course, if you will be developing applications, so later on, so you will be, for example, especially for some of the fourth year students, you will be, let's say, proposing a thesis, you will be proposing a system development or software development. So your system or your program must be user friendly. So that's the secret of Microsoft. So why most people prefer Microsoft programs rather than the alternative. So let's say Linux or other operating systems. So if you will have a statistic of those operating systems, so there are more people want Microsoft. Because of its user friendliness. Okay? So that's the main reason. Even though the license is very expensive, so people still patronize so Microsoft products. So not just because of there is a piracy crackdown. So, and not just because that they need it for their business. So, the main reason is user-friendly. So, even a small kid could use or could be able to explore Microsoft OS, Windows 7.